come on. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Couple dudes. Uh, I'm originally from Tennessee, but I live in New York currently. But me and my wife just had a baby, so we actually had the baby in Tennessee, even though we live here. Because like I was thinking about it, and I just like didn't want to have my daughter here because like I didn't want her like growing up thinking she's better than me. So I was like, you know what? You start where we all start, all right? And we left her in Tennessee, so she has to find her own way back to, yeah. It's like how sea turtles do it. So it's the same idea of sea turtles. It was nuts. She's 1 month old, so it's like all very new. And I remember being, when she was delivered, I was in the hospital. It was like me, my wife, my mother, and sister-in-law, and a nurse, and we're having a girl. So it was almost like I was a part of like some very inappropriate slumber party. Like I was like, I should not be here. Like I wish it was like the 50s and that could be like, can I just go and not, like I'm confused by this. Then she was born, and then they like, the baby comes out, and they were giving me to cut the umbilical cord, which they're just like, here, just cut the cord. Like I know, like I'm just the guy that cuts umbilical cords at the hospital. And I got my own scissors, so it's fine. I almost cut the wrong part, which they're like, that would have been a pretty big problem. And it's like, well, why don't you not let me cut it? Like, I don't want her to have like a weird belly button, and then I'm like, well, the doctor should have done it. He was standing right there. Like, what? When you come down to it, they just hand you your baby. Like, I don't know. This is our first kid, so I don't know, like, what to do. They just hand you your baby like you're the Duggars, and you just have kids all the time. Like, you just know what's going on. They were like, do you have any questions? You're like, I don't know, probably, but I don't know, like, what I should even ask. I'm going to probably have probably a lot through her. Can I come back throughout her life and ask questions and be like, is this normal that she does? One question I remember asking, like, is like, how much do we feed it? Like, do we feed it, like, it was almost like I was just at the pet store, and I was just like, do we feed it as like a hamster, like quite a bit, or do we leave a bowl out, and does she smell it? Is that what she does? I don't know. I don't know how to do this, so. The main thing I remember is they're really big on like, they're just like, hey, could you just not shake this baby? Like, that's the main. That's the whole, like, thing. They're like, hey, look, it would probably be best if you do not shake this baby. Like, and they're like, look, you're going to want to shake this baby, but I just would not shake this baby. I had to sign a certificate, like I was in kindergarten, that just said, like, I will not shake this baby. Like, it's on our wall, so like, if I ever go to shake the baby, I look at it, and I'm like, I am not supposed to do that. The word shake just gets ingrained in your head. And the first night we brought her home, she was like, you're like delirious. We had been asleep for like 3 days. Like she's crying. We're trying to just get her to sleep. I remember just like sitting there, I was like, wait, are we supposed to shake this baby? Like, is that one of the S's was shake? Because don't worry, we did not shake our baby. We have rocked her pretty aggressively, but we've never crossed over into shaking. We do talk behind her back quite a bit, though, so I don't know if that's any better. Like, we talk about her like we all just work together, and she's the one we don't like. Like, she just cries all night. I know, that's what she does. I don't know how she got this job. I worry about, like, being a parent. Like, I'm very excited about it, but I'm nervous, and I think ahead, like, for her getting older and stuff. Like, I want her to be smart. Because I remember, like, when I turned 18, I remember the stuff I put my parents, like, I was, like, just dumb. Like, I remember the Army, like, when you turn 18 and you get phone calls. I remember the Army called, like, when I was 18. They're like, do you want to join the Army? I was like, yeah, why would I not want to join the Army? And then my mom had to get me out of the Army. Like, we're already putting money away for her to go to college. She's going to a good college. Her mom went to a good college. She's going to one. I've gone the other route. I went to a community college, and I went for 1 year, and I don't even have a credit to show for it. That's worse than not going. Like, I took remedial classes, which remedial is like basically when they're like, look, we really don't understand why your high school let you leave, and we're shocked about it. Yeah, we're going to look into it, but until then, here are some classes you can take that affect nobody. I took math as a class. Like math. Like I literally bought a book and it just said math on it. I took reading as well. Reading. Like I drove to that class. You know what that feels like? I've driven to a reading class. I'm not even an immigrant. I'm from here. I should have knocked that out years ago. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Y'all enjoy listening.